So for Yabamo Bibia, Aqua Shonko, at the Aba POG Media. So you be show Bibia as a Safi and Wabajumedi Casio. Over like your Beshan was subscribed to the channel, Sunny Bear. New political trending news we a tree a cobra maybe. POG Media, any other penny say, you never more a tifo. Now, Coupon show Bibia Ajabre, so the Behajumedi. Abusan for near political highway so na yense mebre ni aso akote yet is 1,300 containers and ira as Siano a Jinapor mo ani etimi akohu bia Sian I has some kese pa Sian e bi so ira kra na ye hu ba echipa bia echira kwan nam Siano Jinapor the updated news about all trese Siano 1,300 containers no and people go for BR and almost Sasha says Sian or Mapu baby a Tiwa Jinapor abe expose or big time or body as Sian I have any effect Grokra I are who say Busia for me, Joby Miram, so Nancy will be beyond some bread. Mesham some Miako, Yakuakuti, Jinapor, and Sama or kind. I will air the inside politics. It will be Biasi.
About 1,350 containers. Ira.
Hey. Containers.
Containers, full containers. Over 1,350.
A good port, honor. Now there's a port security or honey.
That is the point. E.C.G records now shows the containers no our ports. Umkoye stock taking at the ports over 1,300 anyhow. Containers they only send you mood. You can't when you're there show bottom now they have a baby. So how those containers go missing and cannot be accounted for now? It's a very serious matter. The very end, we'll get to the bottom of this matter.
Yeah, because I'm wondering, sir, when the new government took over, of course, at the time, no, yeah, inventory, be who containers and go, meboa.
The records no show say year 2,409. That's the handing over notes. One of the
yes.
Near me call Habo. The need to form a confirmation. Containers, I won't say to see way. Okaya about 2,500. I'm the committee no go shim. Go shim no. More than 1,300 ayra cannot be accounted for. They vanish from the ports. And
is it possible, say the Irana, the Irano was between time Amoko any time a committee echo that period nana Irano?
So this criminal investigation yes will establish that.
Okay.
But clearly, no, I'm convinced it will be an area. And Akuffo be na abo omano omachichi a free port war. And now the free port on near Katia they call E.C.G warehouse. The records and the tray will show about her at this date. Yeah, the port manager Ben and terminal manager Ben and Mark when they receive the company Ben and mine. So the all this from customs security, national security, clearing companies, E.C.G staff, somebody will be held liable. Somebody will be held liable.
Anyway, no for more any containers and near Ben a womb.
Cables will stay near my womb meters, near my even a near man of crown, we have to determine near my work container name. Just an investigation, but this will be criminal.
Of course.
It will be looking at those who perpetrated this crime and they'll be dealt with. E.C.G procurement, Oma Kaine Estate Department of Boom. And Oma head of estate in charge of procurement. And Oma procurement director and Moma Kofi. I mean, why do you do this?
Hey. And that director, no, estate director, no, and a superintendent over procurement way mo.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, we have to correct certain things there. Well, we can't continue like that. The first thing about governance is that you stop the bleeding.
Yeah. Whilst
looking for those behind and then going forward, you don't repeat such a thing. You know, Yabama E.C.G some clear directives, monitor it, and as minister, I would ensure that it's implemented.
What that thing is for containers when they say the value to container be as well, we are looking at bear saying.
Well, a container can hit between 300 to 500,000 US dollars.
One container.
One container.
$500,000 and
Yes.
a move over 1,300 naira.
Over 1,350 naira.
But that's
That's
a
a
lot
your
of
movie
money.
called your warehouse. National Security will provide protection. They said they should take stock of all the serial numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I am a copy to National Security, copy to Ministry, copy to Office of President, copy to E.C.G. for because one here, who can say 1,000 something year kaya kosi baby year. You be should be a phone.
Yes.
And no, I'm very particular about that. Because I'm you say yeah.
Wow. I mean, not me. It's just also 500,000 now. You're looking at best $675 million. I mean,
No, that's a lot of money.
That's a
and
lot
E.C.G,
of money.
they can't clear the containers. And yet they are ordering more containers. Maybe over 1,000, or so need to be clear 1,000. Cables will be more. And then you are ordering fresh cables, same spec, same type. Now, they can't wait now. I mean, that doesn't make sense at all, man.
The Honorable John Abdullah Jinapor na Yatsenen Kano E.C.G containers egu port a 2,500 make us say 1,328 ayra and what is a sector minister kan wasem say container bia enya kra no over 200,000 niema say wom it make us say out of a year 2,500 no 1,328 ayra Muntio 1,328 ayra what did I want to say Honorable Kasembi Abra one yenua OB yefa credit in ma Sempa FM or see ebe here say ye behwe manager o receive ye mo yiye eno ne asema ye bisa eba ne send the E.C.G omo eye 2,500 containers abeka port ye koyia ye koye 1,328 ayira etu fahin na sa containers ifae na E.C.G their problems wo hododo E.C.G omo problems it is a problem about E.C.G ama omuni ama kra na abeka port no containers ni biaira Honorable John Abdullah Jinapor ye be person do na be si form because ye research Ghana E.C.G here reset Enyema bi akukoso E.C.G akukoso ya divert o musika ma even containers ekwa beka port so ya divert bone ben way or something for two and so anamo because His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or research Ghana also two corruption so sir share any one container any 2,328 out of 2,500 containers enyama gumu no minim say enyama ebetumi ababua yenyam kane enyama eba ne sen na container enyama gum ni na over 200,000 bakubia over 200,000 estimate ya bakubia into over 200,000 would yen $200,000 dollars flat na yen kind 1,000 cryer hin ansana 328 beka ho His Excellency John Dramani Mahama debi amekasa asemi na megoso sika Ghana fosi yen kan kire wo say why e bida infrastructure we infrastructure hini ye ka the nations builder we me ye hwehwe fi won say ye sika state properties eniama belong to the state no ye state ne dia no say wo jiba yen wo 4 years be sika ma akwahye mo awiedi wo ye say adwuma no kra ma ye 4 years are we okay because why ye be pen ye ni mo betumi aye Inti afi no 4 years mumbo mbode wuni age muntu anamon no muntiji yesika mayen eniamu emu awia eye dan ya na me pacho nipa bi na receive report wo eye dan ya na muhwehwe ma mubehu kwanya containers ni di free port wo because records wo ho eye documented hwe eniama bi a wo ti a Akos with the previous government, you know, and another Danko Akuffo and Dr. Mahmoud Bam. What we do one say, in penny if be me a doctor, be so me a professor. I am so many a day. But we want a gun and the common sense in a boomano. Because in penny funny be a bra common sense. Nyansa, friend Nyansa. Penny funny nibi. No one sound drain your home. What did you be on Tiasie? E.C.G, ya the PDS buyer, ya divert E.C.G on my account. Sikana kuku private account musa containers swa. Ya divert ya for baby a yen baby a containers nafa. We dear. Honorable John Abdullah Jinapor mon form 9 sifom na E.C.G nkwa de nsem efi oba na ha adwene containers nneema eguma ye de be yisi why na divert we dey say previous directors no omo ye in charge mu from na atwe mu to say ye chichi ye fe francof mu invite mama ye nka na kira ana maka no Ghana for semenka nche His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say 4 years say nneema nkofo ewia yesika omane nneema mafa babia so no kwa no begigi amaya Ghana for say omu ye okay His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for 94 maye wati because in sembia ko
ati for Yakupon show bibia waje bread you hedwumadi ye drew offer etosumye no ye do bibia waje bread so de hedwumadi ase ye be sure say ma room fi so be like or share no subscribe to the channel share ma nwa no mun ka bi ensan ka bi share na on number 4 ene wabusuafo enso ensa entimin ka dwumadi ya yidi happy POG Media so ye Jinapor ena aba be reveal names of omo no behind containers komuria e de akọ be foforo omakoche o masisi an enye asem keto akra ebusuafo yense omimi ambre yense anjo omimi ambre so bishop se mo be me akọ ne akọ akotie dwumadi we ento aso medamas
oba no wodwen ho a wonti ase woti aso so a wonne ne ho cause won say nsem na ha adwene yes containers 1328 ba ku bia ne ma wom over $200,000 wow we here say be say sikefi government cafes dey akobo E.C.G no sa PDS diversion si come be 5-6 months ni na mo hwenje mayen me koso ne hadwene na ban okwe na Addo danko Akuffo Addo ne Dr. Bawumia omo luti manu omo wia manu omo di manewu too much E.C.G consignment 2,500 na ma twim say more than half boni ben hadwini ye papa nti megidi sempen fu beto omo na nsi so na ye huma ekoye papa nkofo at sky train mama mbisao ye railway no kra wo form no ye railway sina wo form no abanda dan wo twadi wona mo be ko fansa wo mkwan so wo fa ayi kwa benyam ne domemo ne ehwe a bo che railway sin nkofo no railway na sisi wo nkofo tutu wo bi se o mo so o mato etwani na scraps akonana no de ayemo mo de beye ye ho na Addo danko Akuffo Addo abanda da ne akohwisem na o ma beda ka che se ye beye sky train e che se train na nam wiem na fom de akra ye hu so e fom de akra race mo twadi na kantem na wiem e serious MPP aba HS oba o de adwin be di agro obeda da yen wo hwe mo TV XYZ wo tie mo Power 97.9 FM ene ma kwaso ne ha adwene o enye se ye da so 2 million akodo obi botom omo se ni se Malaysia na omo di scanner ko omo de kofa ho na asan kofa account no ma san se ni aba bedi enya di asasika no obi e won ho bi o so omo twene ba ye be ko na asema eye Attorney General and Minister for Justice. I Dr. Dominic. Some of the kind no. Ye peko na ye kutie sansem no okafa sky train ho no. Ye nya ntie say yachi former sector minister of railways ye Owura Peter Amewu omakofa no. Ano so mu bisa no. Nti Dr. Dominic anyanyi na sem o kan ye no. Me pese ye beko kutie ye wi a yakosa asem no so.
Sky train, we can confirm that the 2 million was paid at the request of the chairman of the board of directors of the Ghana Infrastructure investment fund, that is GIIF, Prof. Ameya Ekunfi, and then and then the CEO, Mr. Solomon Asamoah, who is currently hiding in Senegal. We tracked him first and noticed that he was in South Africa. So he left Ghana somewhere around February 2nd, the 2nd of February, to South Africa. So we were monitoring him in South Africa. And then he left South Africa and is now in Senegal. When we contacted him, he told us that he will not come to Ghana until I think he didn't say April, 3 months from now. Okay, so he's giving us 3 months to come to Ghana, very much like Ken Oforiatta, right? It reminds me of Ken Oforiatta. So he says he will come to Ghana in 3 months. So we are patiently waiting for him. If he wants to be tried in absentia, that is his choice to make. But we have the prosecutorial authority to prosecute him in absentia. And of course, the person who acted with him to transfer that money, the Prof. Ameya Ekunfi, is in the country. So if there is going to be delay, we'll start the prosecution with him being a suspect who is being tried in absentia.
Dr. Dominic Ayeni na yeten in Kano, ono na ye Attorney General and Minister for Justice. And then some of the two sky train hono. Train anka say nam form no ye tutututu re a enye baby mfa. Na manam wiem na baba $2 million. Ye ni baby asika na fa. Banti abeda ya ponso no say eye John Peter Amewu, our former minister for railways. Osanya former member of parliament de ma Hohoi constituency in the Volta region. Ya arrested no. Na ya arrested no. National security for na arresting in connection of failed $2 million sky train project so. Na arresting by investigation was a controversial dealing ho. Na dia omoye omadwen so we introduce modern urban rail transport system wo Ghana fairly to materialize enya de be mu nti ehun nsem no owura Peter Amewu ya che no wo $2 million sika yes ye de be sky trade deal the can for procurement penny efre no Professor Ameya Ekunfi empenifo ni bi na esi binam Senegal no no so ya kana asem nti owura John Peter Amewu so what say ya che na asem ne say no ye sector minister railway enti we na yes ye de be fa wie mu no na ya de odi makotene na ye tua $2 million bia ye hu ade ni faili bibia amba aye hu bebia ebeba abesi nde so mo di kan invite Joe Gatti no so ye bisa no honsem ya fro owura Peter Amewu so me pacho ye hwe bebia $2 million no akwa because ye massa biwa kitu ndi moko manfifiri mfratwer ensida ana medical akase baby a one see the crowd kwose His Excellency John Dramani
POG Media yedo obi bia o tie dwumade we abetru sampempe so na dwumade no bema me kwan se memfa mo atiefo ensi me hwe mo se ade ba ko na me hwehwe from subscribe to the channel nsa ne ya political trending news be ko twi ko brema be bia ye POG Media ya de pene se ya ne mo bo ebe ye adwuma yedo obi bia ase makram